Good evening, I'm Jacqueline Matter.
And I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Topping our news this evening, Manatee County emergency personnel are launching a new smartphone app that may save a life.
The new app is called Pulse Point, and it notifies users who are CPR certified if they're within a quarter mile of a life-threatening emergency. ABC 7's Erica Jackson shows us how it can help patients of all ages.
Manatee County's 911 chief says 1,000 people die every day from sudden cardiac arrest here in the U.S. Manatee County public safety officials hope its new app, Pulse Point, will help reduce that number.
Early compressions and early access to advanced life support really help change the outcomes of these patients' lives.
Manatee County EMS District Chief Sean Dwyer knows every minute matters during a medical emergency.
We can double, triple the chances of their survival by just having someone close by doing CPR.
That's why Manatee County is the latest community to use the Pulse Point mobile app.
Manatee County 911, what's the address of the emergency?
When someone calls 911, Pulse Point is activated by the 911 Safety Center, as it also dispatches local fire and EMS resources. Users within a quarter mile are notified along with the address of the emergency and the location of a nearby defibrillator.
One of the very first links in that chain of survival is about the public, having a community that's educated and knowing what to do, who to call in the event of an emergency.
Manatee County Emergency Services personnel also want those who aren't CPR certified to download the app. They can grab the nearest defibrillator or administer hands-only CPR, which doesn't require certification. The American Heart Association says you can save a life by pushing the center of the chest more than 100 times per minute. That could double or triple a person's chance of survival.
For every minute that goes by that nobody does anything for that patient, for every minute, the chances of resuscitation decreases by 10%.
Manatee County is also celebrating one successful year of its community paramedic program. Since its launch, the county was able to divert nearly 200 hospital trips, 275 ambulance calls, totaling about $475,000 in health care costs. Reporting in Manatee County, Erica Jackson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Erica. This evening, the Florida Highway Patrol is investigating a deadly pedestrian accident in Sarasota County. State troopers say a 65-year-old man from Sarasota was walking across all 4 lanes of Proctor Road near Woodpine Drive around 10 o'clock this morning. That's when they say the man walked right in front of an oncoming car and was hit.
You've got to remember that if you're going to be crossing this type of lane, you've got to look both ways, try to get to a crosswalk, which there was one approximately 150 feet just to our west. So please use the available sidewalks, use those crosswalks. They will literally save your life.
Troopers are still trying to get in touch with the victim's family and have not yet released his name, but that accident does remain under investigation this evening.
For the first time since a student reported being raped near campus, Riverview High School is hosting a football game tonight. 3 weeks ago, a student reported she was sexually assaulted at her car, which was parked on Parma Street near the school. Tonight, Riverview will host Sarasota High School. To make sure everyone stays safe, the principal of Riverview says there will be increased patrols by the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office both on and around campus. And because parking will be tight, a shuttle service will also be available from Suncoast Technical College directly to the Ram Bowl. School officials are also looking to updating security camera monitoring systems and better securing school entrances.
There were more than 47,000 reported cases of bullying, physical attacks, and other harassment in Florida schools last year. And now a new bill that aims to help students who are targets of such attacks is moving forward in Tallahassee. Under the legislation, students and parents would first have to report bullying and any other incidents to their current school. Then after a 15-day window, the student could move to another public school or receive scholarships to attend a private school.
Our goal as we look at that is to make sure that students who are exposed to a traumatic event at a school, if it is not resolved to the satisfaction of the parents, that they are given an option to attend a school of their choice.
A State House subcommittee is expected to consider the bullying bill next week. If it passes, it would take effect during the 2018-2019 school year.
The Legacy Trail extension may soon see another funding boost from the Florida Department of Transportation's next area work plan. FDOT has set aside $7.5 million for the construction of the first stretch of the northern end of the trail. The plan is to extend the trail from Culver House Nature Park to downtown Sarasota. Now, construction is expected to take place between 2019 and 2023, but first, the plan must be approved through the state budget process. The extension of the popular trail has been a top priority for Sarasota County leaders this year.
Well, it's that time again, the first Friday of the month, which means Music on Main is once again in full swing on Lakewood Ranch.
And the weather just about perfect tonight for that event. Let's get out live to Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan with more on Main Street. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Scott. Hi, Jacqueline. Beautiful night out here tonight. Just had a couple come on by. Said, great job on Irma, you guys, and we appreciate that. All the accolades that keep coming in, and now she's getting a little picture of us here going live. This is what it's all about right here. Lakewood Ranch, the first Friday of the month. Live music yesterday's playing, and the weather couldn't be better. I told you that yesterday. This is going to be one of the better days for weather out here for the first Friday of the month here in November. You can see the people lined up already behind me. A lot of folks just to the right here, and the camera right, from Illinois. Drinking a light beer, sitting back, relaxing, getting ready for the music. They got the first row. Yeah, go Cubs. Our director just said go Cubs. I think they might be White Sox fans. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, we are looking at fair skies right now. Current conditions, sunshine, and temperatures right now in the low 80s. A wind out of the north. The dew point temperature is still up there a little higher than it has been, but still nice in the low 60s. And it looks like we will see generally fair conditions tonight with low temperatures dropping down here anywhere from 6, that's when the music starts, until 9 into the mid 70s, which really is absolutely ideal. And we're looking for more of the same kind of weather condition over the weekend as a result of a large area of high pressure, which will continue to dominate our weather. We'll have more on the weekend weather forecast, talk about the music they're going to be playing here tonight for this free concert right here. Music on Main. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Bob. I'm sure we'll see more people out there as our newscast continues. A disaster recovery center in Bradenton will be open for 3 more days to help those affected by Hurricane Irma. Recovery specialists from FEMA, the Small Business Administration, and the state of Florida are at the center to help storm victims fill out applications or update their status. The recovery center is open at GT Bray Park Tennis Center. It will be open today, Saturday, and Monday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this Sunday is also the deadline to apply for reimbursement for damage from Hurricane Irma. Eligible applicants include government entities and certain private nonprofits. The money would go towards costs for emergency response, debris removal, and repairs. To date, nearly 1,000 requests for reimbursement have been received by Florida's Department of Emergency Management.
And remember, you can get information on the latest traffic accidents, breaking in local news by downloading our latest updated version of our app. iPhone users have to go to the App Store and search for WWSB or My Suncoast to download that app. Still to come on your Suncoast News tonight. Week 11 of Football Friday night is here, and the competition is heating up. We'll have a preview of tonight's games and a look at the lineup.
And Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with your first alert forecast for Music on Main and Lakewood Ranch. Plus, more issues for EpiPen maker Mylon. How many times a failure occurred during a life-threatening emergency? Coming up in Health Smart.
All right, crew, let's get started. All right.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
If you or a loved one used a proton pump inhibitor, such as Nexium, Prilosec, or Prevacid, and then developed chronic kidney disease, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. Our recent report released by the American Medical Association found that the use of proton pump inhibitors was associated with a significant increase in the risk of developing chronic kidney disease. Side effects associated with these medications include acute kidney injury, chronic kidney disease, dialysis treatment, bereavement, kidney or renal failure, kidney transplant surgery, and even death. If you or a loved one used Nexium, Prilosec, or Prevacid and then developed chronic kidney disease, call right now. You may be owed significant compensation from the manufacturer. Call Nightline Legal to speak with an experienced attorney for a free consultation. There are time deadlines to file a claim, so don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-977-4346. Again, that's 1-800-977-4346.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
It is the final week of the regular season for high school football teams. As it stands, 7 local public school teams are in the playoffs, but that could change tonight for some of the fringe of the state's new high school playoff points format. ABC 7's Adam Cellini joins us live from St. Stephen's Episcopal School in Bradenton with our Football Friday Night preview. Adam?
Yeah, Scott, this year the Florida High School Athletic Association broke up their bigger classes throughout the state into regions, and only the top 8 teams from every region are making the playoffs this year. 4 of those playoff eligible teams you just mentioned from our area are right on the fringe, making the season finale very important for all of those teams. But let's switch gears to our game of the week this week. St. Stephen's hosting an area rival, Out of Door Academy, in their second playoff game of the year. They play in a different governing body, the Sunshine State Athletic Conference, and this is an exciting matchup for many reasons. Earlier this year, these two teams played in the regular season, and St. Stephen's blew Out of Door Academy out of the water 61-7, but it kind of jolted the Thunder in the rest of their regular season. They won 4 straight, outscoring opponents by more than 100 points behind seniors Gus Mahler and Dakota Dickerson. But the Falcons are defending state champs in this conference, and they are loaded to repeat with stars like quarterback Fred Billy and twin brothers Chase and Sidney Brown. We spoke with Falcon head coach Todd Cronetti just a little while ago, who says this is a dangerous matchup and his team cannot get complacent.
And you know, you would say that the win before is an advantage. I see it as a little bit of a disadvantage. It'd be easy for our kids to think, hey, we can mail this in and get a win. And we've got to come out tonight and play as well, if not better, than we did last time.
Now, the winner of this game will go to a regional title, and then we'll have a chance to make another Florida Bowl championship appearance later this month in Orlando. Some other fun Manatee County games we got our eye on tonight. Charlotte visiting Colorado. Big game for both teams. Also, Manatee is hosting Venice High School, and each of those teams, especially Manatee, could really use a win to wrap up the season. We'll be bringing you all the highlights later on tonight. For now, live in Bradenton, I'm Adam Cellini. Scott, back to you.
All right, Adam, thank you. Let's not forget Riverview hosting their crosstown rival Sarasota High. They'll have highlights of that game, too, tonight.
Of course, and I can't believe we're almost at the end of the regular season already. It feels like we just started.
I know. Well, let's get back now to Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. He is live tonight in Lakewood Ranch, where Music on Main will start in a little while.
Yeah, let's check in with him, Bob.
Okay, yeah, we were just here with Boo Fest, if you remember that. It was packed already by this time. The kids had to get to bed a little earlier. This doesn't begin until 6 o'clock, but I'll tell you, people are already here with their chairs lined up, ready to go. They go out to eat a little bit. They put their chairs down. They may go to the restaurant, visit some of the booths. ABC7 booth is here. You can stop by and say hello to some of the people that are coming out here manning that booth as well. And they're just kind of chatting. A beautiful night tonight. They love this place. A lot of people saying hello, waving. Hey, Bob, how are you? Wave, everybody. There they go. Waiting for some good music here, too. Yesterday's, D-A-Y-Z-E. That gives you a little indication of the kind of music they'll be playing. They got the tie-dye shirts on. They always play great music, and look forward to hearing it here tonight. Let's go to the maps to see what we got as far as that goes. The graphics are up. We got the beautiful shot out there on the Gulf of Mexico. Pretty calm conditions with a nice east wind throughout the day. Waves less than 2 feet and lots of sunshine. So UV index will be high through the weekend as well. Be sure to load up on the sunscreen if you're heading out to the beaches or anywhere outdoors. There's going to be lots of sunshine around. Well, we are looking at current conditions, I believe. Mostly fair skies up and down the coast. And we're looking for generally fair conditions up and down. We have the dew point temperatures in the mid-60s. Winds have been out of the north at around 10 to 15 miles an hour today. And it looks like that pressure is still above 30 inches. Looks to be high and will stay high through the week. Hourly forecast looking like this. We'll start off in the mid-60s tomorrow morning. When you wake up, should be nice. And we'll warm up into the low 80s near the beaches, mid-80s inland. Now, the futurecast is indicating some clouds and showers coming in from the east there off the Atlantic. That's a trough of low pressure. There's a slight chance for a few showers along the east coast, not much for the west coast. The west coast looks to be a little bit better. There could be a few inland showers into Highlands County, DeSoto, as well as into Hardee counties tomorrow. The rain chance less than 20%, so looking pretty good right there. And as far as the rest of the forecast goes, we're looking at the big picture. We've got this zonal flow going on from west to east. So there's no big storm systems down south, but there's one out west, and it is huge. It's going to dump a large amount of snow. There are winter weather warnings in effect for parts of Idaho, northern portions of the Colorado Rockies there in the northern Rockies as well, for some big snow headed that way. And over the northeast, if we're near there, we're showing that graphic, you'll see some rainfall off in the northeast, up into Canada, and kind of a cold, damp day there over the northeast United States. But that's where the main storm track is, following well to the north. Not much going on here. Now, as far as temperatures go, we are looking at that colder air up near Chicago and also Minnesota, and the big storm coming in off the west will really drag that cold air southward across the central U.S., but we're going to stay warm here. You can see those temperatures moderating all across the south on that zonal flow. That zonal flow is a big deal. You get that meridional flow where it drops down south. That brings that cold air into our region like we saw earlier this week, but that has since moved on now. Well, here's a look at those forecast panels now. We're going to show you what's going on. As far as the boating goes, looks to be good right through the weekend. We'll see seas running 2 feet or less with a light chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature now still into the mid to lower 70s up and down the coast. That's taken at the north end or the west end of the Venice Pier. Tides on your screen that you see right there. By the way, sunset, sunrise will be changing. It'll be coming earlier on Sunday night and Monday morning as well. So if you don't change your clocks, you'll be early for everything. The forecast, extended forecast, looks like this too. Looking to be good all the way through next week. There is a weak front expected to move down on Thursday and bring with it some slightly cooler temperatures on Friday of next week at 80 degrees. That's not very cool. So no major cold fronts headed in. I just talked to someone and said, well, this weather beats 40-degree temperatures and snow in the forecast. I said, it certainly does. I said, where are you from? They said, Illinois. I said, okay, you're enjoying it here, right? And there they are, all just kind of getting ready and set for the big concert out here at Lakewood Ranch. Back to you guys.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. We'll check back with you in a little bit, but first alert traffic happening right now. No major crashes in the area. We're seeing some delays and slowdowns on I-75 in the northbound lanes right near University Parkway. Probably people headed to Music on Main in Lakewood Ranch, right? Jacqueline?
All right, thank you, Scott. In health news tonight, complaints of reported EpiPen failures has Mylan, the company that sells them, on the defensive. A new report shows a big rise in complaints about the device not working in life-threatening emergencies. According to Bloomberg, 228 people have reported failures of the EpiPen this year, which injects a drug that can stop severe allergic reactions. That's extremely up from 2012, when just 4 failures were reported. 7 deaths and 35 hospitalizations have been linked to those failures, but the FDA cautions that there is no certainty that the reported event was due to that product. Well, colon cancer is the 3rd most common cancer in the U.S., and now new research suggests that fiber may help colon cancer survivors live longer. Researchers studied food questionnaires and medical records from more than 1,500 people who were treated for early-stage colon cancer. Results show eating more fiber-rich foods is associated with a 20% reduction in risk of dying from colon cancer and about a 15% lower risk of dying from any other cause. The study also suggests that high-fiber cereals and whole grains have the greatest positive impact. Coming up, we're learning more tonight about that deadly Halloween terror attack in New York City, prompting a new set of concerns. Plus, the first discovery of its kind since the 19th century, what scientists found in a Great Pyramid in Egypt.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Listen to this important message. If you owe money to the IRS, you will want to hear this. The IRS is cracking down on those who owe back taxes. They send out devastating letters, garnish paychecks, and even put liens on your home or business. You may have heard of it. It's called enforced compliance. Penalties and interest compound daily on your back taxes, putting you under a mountain of debt. Tax 10,000 has years of experience connecting people with tax resolution specialists who will negotiate with the IRS on your behalf. Working through the IRS Fresh Start program, they will handle all the necessary forms and can negotiate a tax settlement with the IRS. It's that simple. And if you qualify, you may end up saving thousands of dollars, finally ending your financial stress. Now is the time for a fresh start. Now is the time to call Tax 10,000. 800-699-3188. That's 800-699-3188. Call now.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
We're learning more tonight about the moments leading up to that deadly attack in New York City Tuesday. As ABC's Maggie Rulli reports, new concerns are emerging as detectives investigate the attacker and his motive.
ISIS is now claiming responsibility for that deadly attack in New York City on Halloween night, prompting new concerns that the attacker might have been part of a larger cell. New reports show 29-year-old Saifullah Saipov called a friend in the hour before the attack And he has been the point of contact for 23 other Uzbeks to get into the U.S. At least one of them has been expelled from the U.S. for terror concerns.
One of the things investigators will look at after this incident is whether there is any type of network or cell that's operating in this country from Uzbekistan.
Currently, at least 9 Uzbek immigrants have been convicted or are awaiting terror charges in the United States. As federal agents investigate exactly what radicalized Saipov, New Yorkers continue to mourn the victims and show their determination to continue living.
New York is stronger than something like this.
One of those injured, a student who was on the school bus struck by the rental truck.
I heard a loud crash sound, and the bus matron landed right on me.
Was back at school the very next day.
Because I wanted to go because I wasn't hurt and I wasn't injured.
New York's already taking extra precautions, setting up concrete barriers along the bike path, trying to make sure what happened there Halloween night never happens again. Maggie Rulli, ABC News, New York.
Scientists have discovered a large secret chamber in the Great Pyramid of Giza, Egypt. It's the first discovery inside the massive monument since the 19th century. Experts used cosmic array-based imaging to examine the 4,500-year-old pyramid. They say it could help solve the mystery of how it was built, but they also say the chamber isn't likely to contain any hidden treasure. The research was published Thursday in the Science Journal of Nature. Well, still to come on your Suncoast News, ancient burial grounds found a quarter-mile off the coast of Manasota Key.
We'll let you know what researchers know about that site so far, coming up next.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
I was always worried and scared. Mom was in pain. She wasn't going to get any better, and all the trips to the ER were painful for all of us. Then we called Tidewell Hospice, and everything changed. Now she has care in our home when she needs it, surrounded by family. We know we don't have much time left with Mom, but we decided to make the best out of that time. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
This is an important medical announcement. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to uncontrollable bleeding and even death. If you've been prescribed one of these drugs and have experienced these dangerous side effects, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Studies show that Pradaxa can cause more heart attacks than warfarin, and other countries have already issued safety warnings against this drug. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. The call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to Pradaxa victims, and thousands of Xarelto victims are filing their legal cases. Call the Drug Watch hotline. If you or a loved one used Xarelto or Pradaxa and experienced uncontrollable bleeding, brain hemorrhage, or even death, you must call now.
Call 800-793-6055. 800-793-6055.
What if you had a medical emergency away from home?
My chest hurts. I can't breathe.
What you need is Mobile Help, America's premier mobile medical alert system. Most systems only work at home, but with Mobile Help, you get help outside the home with coverage nationwide on one of the largest cellular networks at the press of a button. Call the number on your screen for a free full-color brochure. We'll send you everything you need, including this base station, the patented mobile device, and the waterproof pendant and wrist button. You can also add the fall button that automatically detects falls and signals help. Call today and receive a risk-free 30-day trial. There is no equipment to buy and no long-term contract. For a limited time, you will also receive a free emergency key box with your plan purchase. Remember, Mobile Help keeps you safe coast to coast.
Call 1-800-916-8638. That's 1-800-916-8638.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.